Welcome to Left Night with Kendra Dossie. And here's your host, Kendra Dossie.
Hi, everyone. I straight up just took a huge bite of salad. How are you doing, Zach?
Oh, I am doing spectacular, actually. I'm not, but I feel like I have to come in with a strong energy to begin.
It doesn't have to be a strong positive energy. It could be a strong negative energy.
That's true. But
you're like, I fucking hate everything.
Yeah, I could start out like that, but then where do we go from there? Because we already know that's where it's going to end up, right?
So you're not wrong.
How are you? Kendra?
Well, I am fine in many ways. However, I am still very mad.
Yes.
For many reasons. We could talk about some of the reasons, as you may know.
We can talk about stuff. So what in particular? I think I have some ideas, but what's on your mind? Like, what are you thinking about?
Well, I'll tell you what's on my mind, Zach. So obviously, since the last time we had the show, a lot has happened. So the last time we had this, a lot's happened not that much not anything wild has happened in my personal life, but a lot has happened politically, which is probably most important to everyone here. The reason we didn't have a show last week is because I did come down with COVID. Right now, I'm lucky to be okay thus far, and it's mostly a very irritating inconvenience. It's mostly irritating inconvenience, so I'm still okay. But on the theater of America, a lot has happened, and a lot of it is not great. One thing I was talking about with Zach is, like, we did the show to kind of be funny in the increasingly despairing hell pit of America. But there are some days where the hell pit seems a little bit despairing, and I think for some people out there that day is probably today, where we had news of yet another mass shooting. I think the second prominent one in 2 weeks. I'm sure there might have been others that we didn't hear about, unfortunately, but we had a school shooting at an elementary school in Uvalde, Texas. I think it has been very frustrating for basically everyone, especially those people who have children, to see the national kind of conversation spin its wheels in the mud, and politicians offer really empty platitudes, being like, "Oh, this is so sad. This is why we need more cops," or offer solutions that have already been tried and don't work, or offer nothing at all. Perhaps more embarrassingly. There's been a lot. So this is not to, we didn't even get to the Buffalo shooting, which happened, I believe, around this time last week. The past few days have been a blur. But yeah, basically things are sad. You might be extra sad today. It's not, things aren't great in the U.S. I don't know if you're feeling that. I definitely am feeling that today I just saw an article that was like, oh yeah, like people have a 1 in 5 chance of getting long COVID. Basically, I say all of this to say, we usually do jokes on this podcast or this Twitch show. But today there's not, because sometimes the news articles are like, Trump called Kelly Conway a horse, and that is funny. But this week, a lot of the headlines aren't that funny. And we don't have solutions to everything. Of course, we can't I wish I knew how to fix everything. I would try to fix it. We can't offer solutions at this time. We can't offer too much, but what we can offer is cat photos. I have been with 3 cats for my isolation and COVID, which had that and my loving, caring girlfriend putting up with me in a highlight of my COVID, and all the cats are pretty cute. I don't know if you know how cute cats are. They're pretty cute. My cats are pretty cute. So I figured what I could do today to perhaps assuage the pain of just living in a dystopian imperial core is show you some pictures of cats. I don't know if you're into that. In fact, I'm not even. Oh, hell yeah, Rachel. I don't know if Rachel would be into cats. Rachel, you into cats? You into cats, Zach? Actually, I know you're like cat ambivalent.
I am. How's your girlfriend gonna feel that she got second billing to 3 cats, so really 4th billing in terms of
second? They're equal billing, girlfriend and cats.
Okay.
Equal billing. The girlfriend, of course, my girlfriend did more to actually like help me as I had COVID and the cats. I could show you pictures of my girlfriend, and she is very cute. I figured cats.
It's more universal. I understand.
Some people would be like, "Oh my god, this lesbian being in love," and be annoyed. But everyone loves cats. That's what I was thinking. Okay, one person said, "I greatly appreciate cat photos." If you're interested in photos of my girlfriend, who I think is very cute, cuter than the cats, you could message me. But I figured I'm a marketing engineer. Okay, I'm in marketing. She's overhearing me say this and is probably just so confused. But if you want pictures of my cute girlfriend, DM me or whatever. But I figured I could show you some cats.
Let's see these cats.
Let's see some cats. All right. So I made a little PowerPoint. Sorry, my girlfriend just messaged me. I'm saying positive things about you. Anyway, I am. My girlfriend has put up with me for 10 days of mostly me whining. So of course, I gotta give her top billing. But
shout out to Madeline.
Shout out to Madeline. Thank you, Madeline. She's listening to me say this in the other room. But here's some cats. Here's some cute little cats. Adorable cats. And what I'm going to try to do as Alyssa goes through these cats, I have some stellar cat pics of the 3 cats I have been with. I'm going to try to send those to Alyssa because I could give you background on those cats. I know about those cats and their history and their lives. But in the meantime, these are lovely, beautiful cats. Yeah. Look at that tabby! Incredible.
That is a model cat. Like I understand why that cat is getting high res photos done.
Some cats are just such models, honestly.
Yeah.
Like it's wild. Adorable cat. Very cute. What a cute little guy.
Yes.
And
really, I know hates that hat. It was very upset about the hat.
Oh, cats don't like being put in clothing.
No.
But
yeah,
sometimes it's cute.
Yes.
Sometimes it's cute.
That's not wrong.
All right. Oh, I have to finish until this uploads. I love void cats. Wait, there's a two-headed. No, that's one. Those are 2 different cats that just look similar. But void cats, great. A+.
Void cats?
Like all black cats.
Okay.
In the cat world.
That's
our nickname.
Yes.
We're void cats. All right. That's the cat lingo.
I've heard that they're bad luck, but
they're actually amazing.
Listen, things are bad right now, and we're looking at cat pictures instead of talking about the news. So maybe we need a little bad luck.
So bad. Yeah. We're looking at cat pictures instead because I figured that would be more pleasant. Let's see. Oh, amazing cat right there. Cat pics. Is that cat pics for
villainy?
Oh wait, no.
Oh, evil cats. Okay.
Oh, evil cats. Even the evilest looking cat is probably a cutie. That's the thing though.
Family. The article title there: "Families too scared to adopt a Bond villain look-alike cat."
Oh no! People will like adopt.
This is the real news. It's being hidden from us.
People will really decide not to adopt cats. Like I'm sure that cat's very nice. Like, sure, he looks intense, but he's probably very cuddly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's a cat, so how cuddly can it be? But
hey, do you want to see? Look at my cat right now. Look at her. She's like being pretty cuddly. Earlier today, she attacked her siblings, but
okay.
no, she had such a rough day. She had to relax. Look at that. She's pretty. She's being pretty cute, aren't you, Janet?
Janet is good. Janet is a good cat. Janet and I have no beef. We are good.
Janet does have beef with her step siblings, though. But
okay. Well, then I have beef with those cats as well.
No, her beef doesn't make sense. Her beef doesn't. Her beef is stupid. I think she just like doesn't get along well with some cats. We have a few cat pics here. So that is Janet after she attacked the two other cats in the residence in my girlfriend's residence.
Yeah.
She's resting. Those two other cats, their names are Ambelina and Lady Gaga. We love a music-themed cat selection. So that's my cat, Janet Jackson. This is Lady Gaga, a beautiful specimen. She is 12 years old, calico, long-haired calico. She
does actually look like Lady Gaga. I 100% see it.
She's something else.
We got an ACAB. All cats are beauties.
All cats are beauties.
ACAB.
Very important.
That's great.
The backstory of Lady Gaga is my girlfriend received Lady Gaga when she was in college by a rural resident of the Rochester, New York area. And she got Lady Gaga in a paper bag when Lady Gaga was but 4 weeks old. And now she looks like that. What a beauty. She has a very cute meow. It's just like meow, and she mostly just hangs out in different places. I occasionally post pictures of the cats on my Twitter, like I did yesterday, because I knew Twitter was going to be a lot of like discourse, and I'm like, you know what, people, let's post some pictures of cats. So I tried to post some pictures of cats. These are like loading, or like the ones I'm trying to send to Alyssa now. But that's Lady Gaga. And this is Janet again, right after she literally charged at Lady Gaga and Ambelina, who has not been seen yet, in this little slideshow. But
so you were catching the attack sort of in the moment with your camera then.
No, I didn't take a picture. Like you
just so you or Janet attacked the other cat and you're like, oh, this is a good time to take a picture.
No, Janet attacked the other cat. I collected her after she ran towards the other cats.
Okay.
I bundled her in this blanket that she's sleeping on in this photo, and I literally rearranged the cats so they would stop fighting. Because when you have a new cat in an area, you're supposed to when you're introducing a new cat, you're supposed to have them in one room separate from the other cats, and you're supposed to basically get them used to each other's smells beforehand. But because my stay was extended because I got COVID, Janet's been in this room for a while, and you're supposed to also switch the cats when they're more comfortable and feed them on opposite ends of the door, et cetera, et cetera. This is now just cat ownership 101. But Janet is such a rabble rouser that when we open the door to leave the room, we usually push back, but sometimes she will just literally just rush out unexpectedly and then charge at the other cats, which is never a good time. So I collect, in those cases, I collect her and I move the cats and we make sure they're not hissing, and we try to give them treats to I don't know, to be happy again. And then Janet was literally just yeah, I ran up some bitches, now I got a nap. That was
right. Yeah, I mean, that I can see how that could tire you out.
It was so unprompted. Janet's just kind of a hater to other cats, and it's funny because she's such a sweet little baby to other people, but to cats, she's like, yo, what the fuck are we doing in the same apartment? It's like, you need to be in the same apartment as these cats.
I mean, Janet is like from the streets, right? Like,
she was found on the street, but like people, we're not really sure what her history is.
Okay.
Is the thing.
Yeah, because I mean, she's like, you know, a rough and tough, you know, no nonsense, you know. Janet's probably seen some shit out there.
She might have, and
streets.
She really might have. In fact, she's sleepy, so I could just pull her up. Look at this innocent face. Look.
It looks like you're doing like a Lion King thing now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she doesn't like being held for a long time, but it's like, you're fine. You're fine. Come on, you're fine. You have not suffered. Look at her.
Okay.
He's just scratching your ear. Sure. Okay.
Okay.
I was trying to send was a few. I made a cat PowerPoint, but then that didn't go through. Like, it was fucked up. But anyway, if you do want to see more cat photos, you can follow me at bossy_Dossie. Of course, there's also political content on my Twitter, and we will talk about politics. In fact, we have a few moments left. We'll talk about politics, but we just figured, you know, given the bleakness of living in the U.S., we figured you might want to take a break. You might just
we needed to pad this show out so that we can, you know, I really, now that I think about it, we probably should have started with the dark stuff and ended with the cats, because now we're doing the opposite. But let's have some fun, everybody. After this,
let's talk about the least sad news, Zach. Any sad headlines?
Let's go to a commercial. And then
let's go to a commercial and then talk about some cats.
Yeah.
Once I found an old can of vanilla frosting. I hate that. I'm still here.
You what?
What? I would do the same thing.
I do not remember that scene from Breaking Bad.
That's the most I ever related to someone who's in law enforcement. Just eating an old can of vanilla frosting. Same.
Yeah. I mean, frosting doesn't go. Wait, is this frosting come in a can?
Or it's a container, I guess.
Okay.
It's not like a.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like a cat food can, but.
Yeah, I guess if it hadn't been opened yet, I would eat that.
Yeah. Same. Anyway.
Oh, it's from the Saul show. That explains why I did not remember that. Better Call Saul. Have you watched Better Call Saul?
I have not. I haven't. I've seen like 2 episodes of Breaking Bad, and I kept falling asleep. And I saw them maybe 8 years ago, and I haven't tried to watch it again.
Sorry, I watched all of Breaking Bad, and I've watched everything I've watched of Better Call Saul. I've really enjoyed. I just have not been able to keep up with it because there are too many shows.
There are too many shows.
And truly, if Breaking Bad came out today, it would be off my radar because I can't watch any more shows. And that's truly it's a sad thing about the state of television.
Yeah.
That we can't know what's good. And the marketplace for television shows has become so flooded that it's basically impossible to determine based on like buzz whether or not a show is good.
Yeah. I mean, that's I guess that's one news. Or Netflix talking.
Wait, what?
Speaking of media, Netflix.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh shoot! I didn't realize. Okay. I said speaking of media, Netflix has been fucking up in a few ways. I think the most prominent kind of like, the most prominent like viral thing, was they gave Ricky Gervais, is that how you say his name? A special, where he talked about trans people like more, and also, okay, here's the thing, like, one. He has apparently in the show, one of his premises is like, did you hear like they have some of these like women now with like penises, and it's like if you have trans friends, that's not not like an interesting presence. But 2, the motherfucker also has a like headset microphone, like he's doing a fucking TED talk.
Oh God,
Saying
that feels that Normally I would not want to disparage a whole group of people, but since there are an awful lot, I will say headset microphone feels very British. I feel like maybe British comedians maybe would do something like that.
And I'll say it. I think British people should suffer for their crimes.
I think if you are British, that's fine. Just don't do it in front of my family.
Yeah, don't do it. Like, keep it to yourself.
If you want to be British in your own home, that's
go
fine.
ahead. But don't subject other people to that.
Right.
We don't need to hear your accent and your words. We don't need to be like, oh, it's fine that we took over half of the world and blah, blah, blah. We don't need to hear that.
Oh, my grandpappy committed a genocide. I'll have some bangers and mash. Yeah. Nobody needs that.
Yeah. Keep it to yourself. No one needs to hear that. If you're British, keep it to your goddamn self, okay?
Yeah.
But also, so am I back yet?
I can still. You're frozen. I can hear you fine though.
Bro.
Unless you can't hear me. All right, folks. I didn't want to have to do this, but I'm going to have to cancel some celebrities because I promised I would do it on a previous episode. And I guess I have to do it now because a lot of people don't know about Sun City, the apartheid casino that was part of an international boycott. Nobody was supposed to play Sun City. And throughout the 80s, a lot of your faves played Sun City, and I have to tell you about it. The Beach Boys, Linda Ronstadt, Cher, Millie Jackson, Liza Minnelli, Frank Sinatra, Shirley Bassey, Olivia Newton-John, Dolly Parton, Neil Sedaka, Paul Anka, Status Quo, and Status Quo is pretty forgotten. So of all the things that they are going to be on a list, there's not a lot of like best of music lists that mention Status Quo, and they're getting mentioned on this one. So not a great run there, Status Quo. Neil Sedaka, Paul Anka, I said them. Rod Stewart, Elton John. Kendra just sent me a signal saying the internet cut out. So they'll be back, but who knows when. Hopefully soon. I'm going to also read you perhaps the most famous one is Queen. Queen played Sun City, and even though it was blacklisted, and they were rightly criticized for doing that. And their follow-up statement about this was they will play for anybody who wants to come and listen. They're a very non-political group, and to show that they're not the bad guys, they donated money not to the ANC or to any sort of anti-apartheid groups or anything even remotely racial justice related, but in fact donated to a school for the deaf and blind to prove that they are actually the good guys, even though they played Sun City. So I'm sorry, but all your favorites are canceled. They played the apartheid show, and that's there. And this is why am I going to stop listening to these artists? Probably not. I enjoy quite a few of them, but the capitalist nature of the world we live in will just continue to create cancelable.
Hi,
musicians.
sorry, the internet on my laptop stopped working. So you probably. Okay. Oh, go ahead.
While you were gone, I just canceled a bunch of musicians. It's fine.
Oh hell yeah! Wait, who'd you cancel?
Oh, I listed everybody who played Sun City, even though it was an apartheid casino.
Oh yes, that's fine. Yeah.
So I just wanted to let everybody know that everybody they like it. If you like a lot of like rock music from the 60s and 70s, a lot of it is canceled.
Okay,
and,
that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Half of them probably like fucked teens anyway. So they were gonna get canceled.
There was a lot of that and I'm just making a point about how when everything is bad, I did not intend to tie this to anything else, but I just like when everything is bad, there's not one reason, and it's all there's one reason mostly, that's capitalism. But we live in a world that just incentivizes the worst and the worst, and we should change that, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Things should change. I know that's a hot take nowadays,
Right.
but I feel like things are bad and they should be different.
Right.
I'm just gonna put it out there.
I think that's a positive statement. I think that things should not be bad, but they are.
They are, and
Yes.
we should try to make them not bad.
Yes, and we should try not to get monkeypox.
Yeah, monkeypox is that's I hope that's not the next pandemic.
I'll tell you what, which is this is related. It upsets me that we're never going to really reckon with how the media is so responsible for COVID, not just in terms of the reporting, but in terms of the way they've reported everything that they thought might be a pandemic before this and will afterwards. Because I will, and I have before, I will rightly admit that when I first started hearing about COVID, I was like, I've heard this song and dance before. I heard about swine flu, bird flu, all of the SARS, and the way that everything is so sensationalized, really, you cannot use the news to determine what is actually important.
Which that's asking. I think it can be asking a lot of people to have like sophisticated media literacy and like the time it takes to actually like look at alternative news sources from other places and figure out if something is actually
or to trust alternative news sources to not just be some like weird like a lot of people turn to alternative news sources and then they're like, rubbing lemon zest on themselves instead of getting a vaccine. Like, so there's no way, even approaching things with a healthy skepticism can sometimes take you down the absolutely wrong route. And,
you're not wrong.
Anyway, I've chatted enough. I'm just about out of time. Would you like to have any closing thoughts?
Closing thoughts. My cats are cute, and my girlfriend is cute. America's bad. My cats are cute.
Yes.
My girlfriend is nice.
Yes. Yes. As another member of the union of nice girlfriend havers, I will agree to that as on our way out.
All right. Well, everyone watching, I hope you keep yours and your loved ones safe. I hope you keep fighting for a better world. Like I said, I don't have the answers, but if those cat pics helped you just get a little fiber of like wanting to keep going in the fight that we will all have to put up with in the next few years at minimum, I hope it helped. And always DM me for cat pics. I got that good shit. I got so many pics of cat paws. I got calico paws. I got chocolate chip paw beans. Wait, let me see. Actually,
I got none of that, but you can always just say hi to me.
Yeah, say hi to Zach. I'm trying to get Janet to show you. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that good shit.
Zoom in on those and then close out.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a great rest of the night. Amazing.